Well, boys and girls, we have big news coming from the boxing side of things. As we know, another contender in the heavyweight division has emerged with the defeat of Anthony Joshua. Andy Ruiz is now a big name in that world heavyweight division. We've always had Tyson Fury. We've always had Deontay Wilder. We've always had Anthony Joshua. But with the Andy Ruiz Jr. win, we now have Ruiz Jr. And with the move of one of the best pure boxers in the sport, ranked on a lot of people's pound-for-pound list as number one, Oleksandr Usyk is making the move to heavyweight. We knew he was making the move to heavyweight. He was announced to fight Carlos Takam in May of this year, but he actually had to pull out of that event with an injury, and instead of running that fight back and making that fight for a second time, the WBO has actually ordered the winner of Ruiz versus Joshua 2 to fight Usyk in a mandatory challenge. Now, for my MMA fans, which I think a lot of you are, not really into boxing to know what a mandatory challenge is basically Joshua and Ruiz are fighting for 4 of the major belts, with Deontay Wilder holding that WBC belt, which he'll defend against Luis Ortiz, and then Tyson Fury, which a lot of people think is the real belt. Then you have Tyson Fury, who's the lineal heavyweight champion. He was the first one to defeat the guy that defeated the best. So Vladimir Klitschko, Tyson Fury was the first one to do it. Then Anthony Joshua did it when Fury had some personal issues. So nonetheless, Joshua Ruiz will have 4 belts after this fight, whoever wins this rematch. And with that in mind, one of those belts is the WBO belt. And if the world champion that night, whatever date they announce of Ruiz Jr. versus Anthony Joshua, does not accept a fight with Oleksandr Usyk, and they decide they want to go on a different avenue, maybe pursue a Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury massive fight, which I don't know why they would. Usyk himself is a massive name in boxing, but nonetheless, Usyk is going to fight for a WBO title this year or early next year, and that's just going to put another player into the world boxing heavyweight picture. And I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. If you haven't heard the news, what do you think of this? Do you think Usyk's going to have a long and victorious career at heavyweight, or do you think he's just that unified cruiserweight champion and just the hype is going to be derailed by some of these bigger guys and the weight's just going to be too much? This guy was undisputed, the unified cruiserweight boxing champion. All 5 belts were his at one point. He vacated them all in his move to heavyweight. His last fight was a knockout over Tony Bellew. He put Bellew into retirement. It was his 7th successful title defense. This guy is very dangerous. He was 2012 Olympic champion. This guy knows what he's doing, and I'm very, very excited to see what he has in store for the heavyweight division, and I hope you guys are too. If you enjoyed the little update for the boxing world, make sure to like the video and subscribe, but that'll do it for today. A lot of content coming with the next UFC event, Junior Dos Santos, Francis Ngannou, so don't click off the channel. Peace out, guys.